How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Brave review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the final member of the Guard team, Guardwing. Now, Guardwing is from the 1991 Brave Fighter of Sun Fighbird series, and just like I did in the previous video, I will be going over the differences between the Takara, which is what you see in front of you right now, and the Sonokong version. And there are, quite a few differences, but Guardwing here was introduced in the series a little bit later on. He joins up with the team to give Guardion that powered up mode into Super Guardian. And as far as his vehicle is concerned, he is a parts former, so everything is pretty much just slapped on here, trying to create what we kind of see in the series, which, it kind of looks like it, but could have been a little bit better. I mean, as you can see, you can tell that it's a plane with the front end here and, the wings, but, this back piece looks like it belongs on a helicopter, but, oh well. On the back here, you can see where the heads are, and you got, Guardian, Super Guardian right there, and you got Guardwing. But really do wish that Takara would have done a little bit more with it. Reminds me a lot of God Bomber from the Super God Master Force series. Let's bring in the Sonokong version. And as you can kind of see, there's a little bit differences in the coloring. The Takara version here has a dark blue stripe on the wing, and you got a lighter blue right there, where the Sonokong version actually kind of reverses it. You got the light blue now on the stripe and the dark blue right in there. The Takara version has a darker blue on the front of the plane, which is actually painted on. And the Sonokong actually is just a totally different color, which is just gray. Stickers, though, are the same. So no difference there. And let's move on into the transformation now. Alright, to transform him, what you're going to do first is take the back section out. That will become his gun. Take this part off. And then raise that piece up. Extend this part down. That will become his legs. Fold out his feet. He does have these bits here for heel spurs. And then flip up his head. Attach this onto the front. Give him his gun. And we have, you can separate him at the legs there if you like. Also, there we have Guardwing. See his head sculpt there. And he does look better in his robot mode, I would say, than his vehicle mode. As far as articulation, in and out at the shoulder, elbow joint. That's as far as his legs can go. They can't really go forward. Now, he can't go forward. No knee joint. It's a limited articulation. Let's bring in his... Alright, here's the Sonokong version. And I forgot to mention that the Sonokong version is a darker red. We've already seen the differences between the front here. The sticker actually on the shoulder is different. The Takara version, you can see that it's outlined in black there on the lightning bolt, where the Sonokong version does not have that. The machine stamp on the Takara version is located underneath the shoulder here. On the one side it says Takara. The other side it will say Nagia TV 91. And on the Sonokong version it's actually omitted completely. There's nothing there. Alright, let's bring in his teammates really quickly for a comparison. So there's Guard Fire, Guard Rescue, and Guard Star. So there's the entire team. Alright, let's combine them into Super Guardian. We're going to take Guardwing here and pretty much dismantle him. Take off the chest piece there. Fold up his feet. Claps his head back in. Take the wings off. Take this back section and unclip it. Kind of on there tight. There we go. And you can see there was his head. It is nice that you can keep all of the parts on his vehicle mode and robot mode. I do like that about this figure. Split it. Collapse this back in. Fold this panel out. These will become Guardian's new feet. And we'll just attach those on. You can see there's like a little bit of a lip here on the end of his foot. That's going to fit right into that spot right there, and then it's just going to clip on to the underneath part of his foot like that. It's on there pretty tight. Do the same thing to the other side. Got his feet all done. Take the chest piece here, and you can kind of see this larger connector is going to fit right over Guardstar's arms there. Pop it into place. Now these wings here, they're just going to plug in right there. And kind of moving the arm back over. There's that. Take the front end, plug that back into the chest piece here. Take the light bar that's next to his head, rotate them around to the front like that, and then you're going to, whoop, okay, I'm done. There we go. Then take the head and you're just going to place it over Guardian's head. That'll become the new head, and you can kind of see his head sculpt there. And then Guardwing's gun becomes Super Guardian's gun, which is kind of odd, but oh well. But there we have Super Guardian. And really nice looking. I mean, again, that head sculpt, the chest piece with the chrome, really nice. Articulation's exactly the same that we saw already with Guardian. You still have the leg motion, forward, backwards, in and out. You do have the elbow joint, but you don't really have that shoulder in and out articulation anymore because it now is hindered by this piece. You can't open this panel up. Nothing in the head. Well, I mean, you do have the head if you want, but again, like I stated in the other video, you have to move the back here. And that's it. But still, a really nice piece. All right, quick comparisons. All right, first comparison here is something a little more current, the Combiner Wars Superion. Finally got my hands on this guy. And Super Guardian's not a small figure, and really glad that the Combiner Wars stuff is decent sized. Here's another 4-robot combiner, God's Steel Round from the Brave of Gold Round series. And like I said in my Guardian review, Guardian or Super Guardian is kind of on the beefier side. Here is Fighbird's powered up form, great Fighbird. And I really do like the size comparison with these guys, as far as it's just like I said in the Guardian review, that the main character should be bigger, and they look good on the shelf together. All right, lastly, let's bring in the Sonokong version. And already I've discussed the differences between the coloring of the red and blue, but in this form you can see that the big difference is the head. The Takara version goes with the show accurate blue color, and then you got the black lining around the eyes there. But the Sonokong version, went with the black head, and you don't get any of that black lining around the eyes. And I'm not sure why Sonokong did that. I would have thought maybe you would have got a darker blue, maybe, or maybe like even this color. But they went with black, which kind of odd, especially if you are familiar with the packaging of the Sonokong. It's really misleading because it shows pictures of the Takara version, so you think you're getting the blue-headed version, but you're not. But everything else is the same as far as, the articulation, parts, quality. I mean, again, the Sonokong version could have, a little bit better sticker quality, but other than, for me, that's the biggest difference, is the head. And, I know you can paint that if you wanted to, blue and such, because the Sonokong version is easier to obtain. It's cheaper also than, getting a Takara version. But for me, I'm doubling up on a lot of the Braves figures, so I have the Takara as my Super Guardian. I have the Sonokong as my Guardian. So that's it for Guardwing and Super Guardian, guys. Thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. Take care. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.